Trying to have a serious conversation, but your friend is 100% committed to aggressive nuzzling. I have a master's degree in physics, but I still haven't figured out which way the toilet paper is supposed to spin, so I am just going to dismantle the entire system. I ordered a pancake and they delivered a sentient gray cloud instead. 1,000. Had a long day of gathering nuts and the post-lunch food coma hits harder than a falling acorn. These two have officially reached peak levels of cozy, and I have never been more jealous of a rodent in my entire life. She says she has no car, but her ride is pink and custom. She did not mention the chauffeur is a tiny dog with a 0% safety rating. Cannot decide if you want to be a horse, a leopard, or a giraffe, so you just choose all of the above. You decide to go with the most realistic reindeer ornament on the market, but it starts judging your choice of tinsel. You're just trying to fix the barn, but your interns keep micromanaging your every move. Typical goat behavior. Underpaid, overcurious, and zero concept of personal space. I guess I am working for them now. You're trying to enjoy your tropical vacation, but the local property manager wants to talk to you about... Trying to mind your own business, but the local supervisor has some very loud opinions about your tail fluff. You forget to put the clothes in the dryer, so you and your bestie have to sit by the radiator and wait for your skin to finish air drying. Would you like me to come up with a few more variations or perhaps some hashtags to go with? Realize the meeting could have been an email, but now you are too emotionally invested in the drama. You decide to be the designated pillow for the chaos crew, but they actually chose violence today. Would you like me to generate a few more variations with a different comedic tone? Take the entire stock and you cannot stop me. Day 43 and the humans still suspect nothing. I am the ultimate 20% off plushie. Panda genetics are 1% bear and 99% chaotic toddler who just discovered gravity. This is what happens when you skip the tutorial but still want to play the winter level. Look look like a fox but identify as a pincushion, and your only personality trait is being cozy. The Neighborhood Watch Committee is judgmental but easily distracted by a colorful toy. The cat decides to start a side hustle in forest management. It fits, I sits. Even if it clearly does not fit, and I am currently destroying the structural integrity of this box. Realize the slow and steady approach is actually terrifying. That cat. You lie on your resume about having farm experience, but everyone on the team thinks you are a top-tier hire. Trying to have a nice morning, but your reflection reminds you that you haven't slept since 2000. The dog said he wanted a little snack and then realized he accidentally adopted a whole fawn. You ordered an Uber and your driver is a whole miniature horse. Ask your horse for a light trot, but he identifies as a snowplow. You're trying to act casual, but you accidentally lean on the doorbell, and now you have to commit to the bit. Trying to enjoy a nap, but your friend starts telling you the drama you missed. From peaceful potato to absolute panic in 3 seconds flat. Places to be and none of them involve staying in this room, but first I need to clock my 5 miles on the wheel because a high-speed escape requires peak cardio performance. You realize the goat is better at property management than you are, and now you have to find a new place to stay in the middle of a blizzard. You forget how to cat and accidentally exit the bed in liquid mode. You realize there is enough for everyone, but you still... Trying to see if you can finally touch your toes, but remember you don't actually have any. 5 minutes into a workout video and realize your dog is actually judging your form more than the instructor is. The last piece of cilantro is the only thing standing between friendship and an all-out turf war. They are really reenacting. Decide to herd the chickens but forget that mom is a tactical genius. Witness the exact moment the hunter became the hunted. You are trying to be a professional vet but the patient decides to become a scarf. Spend a fortune on a luxury ergonomic cat bed and your cat decides it is actually a haunted obstacle that must be avoided at all costs. 10 out of Your student is failing the class but still tries to copy your homework exactly. Trying to stay mad at someone but then you remember you're actually just a very round and very adorable. I ordered a high-speed Roomba but I think I accidentally got the grumpy manual version instead. Decide to massage the cat but the cat is currently deciding whether you live or die. You realize the floor is made of cold and your legs are only 3 inches long. They went from 0 to nope in record time. It was a short-lived adventure for You decide to steal a snack but realize your siblings are the ultimate cuddle puddle and now you are stuck in a cuteness trap with no exit strategy. Human says you need to lose weight but you only identify as a cheetah on Mondays. I have arrived at the destination but my luggage has decided to stay in sleep mode indefinitely. You have a 9 a.m. meeting in London but your soul is still in REM cycle. This dog is currently the physical embodiment of a Tuesday morning commute. If I were this bag I would simply spend 20 minutes sweeping that up just for it to evolve back into a cat and run away. You hear the snack drawer open from 3 rooms away.